Hi, Shalonda Gordon here. Again, it is Monday, November 14th, and today I want to talk about, I'd say, drama. Drama in your life, right? And I want to say first off, remember this is pretty much geared towards single moms. Really, it kind of works for anybody, but definitely for single moms. And anything I talk about here is basically because I've gone through it, and it's where I've had to tweak my life in order to really get to a place of peace and understanding and being able to be the mom that I need to be so that my girls can grow into the ladies they need to become, okay? Now, one of those things I had to tweak was how I deal with relationships, okay, and how I stop all the drama around me. There used to be a time, guys, when it seemed like every minute of every day was full of drama, and I'm sure some of you know exactly what I'm talking about, right? Well, I want to say, if you have that type of situation going on right now, what I used to do is totally look at all the external forces. Everybody else, everything else was the reason why my life had all this drama in it. Why people were using me basically like a walking trash can, dumping all their junk on me. Like I just had all this time to hear it. And then turning around and pretty much treating me just like the junk they had just dropped on me, right? So I had to really figure out, what am I going to do about this? Now, at first, I'm going to be honest, it was never me, it was everybody else. And I call that victimology. No, I didn't make the word up. It's a word that I guess people use. I just think that this is an example of victimology, because it's always woe me, all this drama in my life, woe me because of everybody else. I have nothing to do with it. I can't change it. I can't do anything about it. Well, that is a complete lie. Point blank, it's a lie, okay? Period. So, what is it that we do to get the drama out? Because let's bring resolution to the situation, right? We've basically pointed out the problem, right? So now we got to pretty much get the resolution, the solution to the situation. Well, I had to go and look in the mirror. Had to look in the mirror for a long time, okay? And so as I was looking in the mirror, I came to the realization that, you know what? I can control some of this. I do have the ability to change the situations in my life. I have the ability to not allow all this drama in my life. I'm going to be honest with you guys, some of it was really kind of hard. I had to cut some people off that I had nothing but love for, okay? But the reality of it is that I was loving them, but I wasn't loving myself first. And the reason why I loved them was because I didn't love myself. Because honestly, had I loved myself, I wouldn't have no love for them, because I would respect myself more than that. Truth be told. And I'm sure if you look at some of the relationships in your life, you'll know what I'm talking about. Once you take a good hard look in the mirror and look at yourself and see, what is it that's inside of me that's causing me to, one, attract all of this drama to my life, two, causing me not to believe that I don't deserve better than that, right? And three, causing me not to stop it right now and do something about it. What are those things that are causing that? Now, when you're looking in the mirror, you might need to get a sheet of paper out and write some of this stuff down, because you're really going to want to start to work those things out. It's not something that's going to happen overnight just because you acknowledge it. Now all of a sudden things is going to change. That's not really how it works. You acknowledge it, and then the attack starts coming even more. The tests start to roll right on in. Okay, so basically, I challenge you today to take some time. If you have a lot of drama in your life, take some time, look in the mirror. See who you're connected to. When you look in the mirror, who do you see? When you look in the mirror, look at yourself and tell yourself who you are. See who you see. Be honest with yourself. The first time I looked in the mirror, someone told me, it was like an activity, and they told me to look in the mirror and tell yourself that you're beautiful. Tell yourself that you're wonderful. Tell yourself that you're intelligent. Now, intelligence is something I've pretty much knew, but it's not all the other stuff I wasn't quite sure about, right? So I was looking in the mirror. Do you know, I came to tears before I could really open my mouth and look myself in the eyes and tell me that I was worthy. And that was unfortunate. That's just the reality of where I was at that time. And sometimes even now, sometimes I still have to go back and remind myself, look in the mirror and remind myself, you know, you were created for greatness. You are a conqueror. You know, remind myself, you are beautiful, because honestly, guys, at the end of the day, I'm a strong believer that your kids are going to do what you do, whether they see you do it or not. So you can act one way, your children are going to be how you really are. So, because they sense that, they know this. You know, children are resilient. They see these things. So, if you truly love yourself, isn't it amazing to teach your child to love themselves too? At the end of the day, guys, our job is to raise amazing people, right? And you know the world needs them. So why don't we be the ones to do it? We need to do it with ourselves so we can help our children come up and take over their next generation. I hope that this is really something that touches you and gets you really kind of thinking and working and processing through some things. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have an amazing day, because if nothing else, you're here, you're looking at this video, that is a reason to smile because God loves you, okay? So have an amazing day and keep smiling.